Have you ever felt a pang of sadness, remembering a love lost? That familiar ache in your chest, a whisper of what if echoing in your mind? It's a universal experience. We've all loved and lost, felt the bittersweet sting of time passing and relationships changing. But what if those memories, the ones we hold dear, could be more than just ghosts of the past? What if they held the key to reigniting the flame? Life, in all its messy glory, has a way of piling damp wood on even the brightest flames. The demands of work, the challenges of raising a family, the daily grind, it can all dim that initial spark. This is the journey we're embarking on, a journey to rediscover the power of memory in reigniting lost love. Close your eyes for a moment and think back. Remember that first date, the nervous excitement, the shared laughter, that first touch sending shivers down your spine? These memories, seemingly insignificant, hold immense power. Why? Because they remind us of who we were, who we are, and who we can be. They reconnect us to the core values, the shared dreams, the unspoken promises that first drew us together. Rediscovering memories isn't about dwelling on the past. It's about breathing life into the present. It's about remembering the why behind the what, the foundation upon which a lasting love is built. And the beautiful thing is, reigniting that spark doesn't require grand gestures or expensive gifts. It's about the small, intentional acts of connection. The answer lies not in grand gestures, but in the quiet moments, the shared glances, the whispered I love yous that have gotten lost in the shuffle. Remember, reigniting love is not about recreating the past. It's about building a bridge from the familiar to the new. It's about acknowledging that people change, evolve, and grow, and embracing those changes together. Over the next few minutes, we'll journey together, exploring practical ways to rediscover those cherished memories and use their power to rekindle the flame. Relationships, like the ocean, have their natural ebb and flow. There are times of intense connection, where the waves of passion crash over you, leaving you breathless and exhilarated. And then there are times of quiet calm, where the water recedes, revealing the shore beneath. But what happens when the tide goes out and doesn't seem to return? When the once familiar shore feels distant, the connection a faint echo in the vastness of everyday life. Sometimes love simply fades, not from a lack of trying, but from the slow, steady erosion of daily life. We get caught up in the whirlwind of responsibilities, the demands of work, the endless to-do lists. The spark, once so bright, begins to dim, not from malice or neglect, but from simple inattention. But here's the good news. Just as the ocean always returns to the shore, so too can love be rekindled. Routine, that comforting rhythm of daily life, can also become a cage, trapping us in a cycle of predictability. We wake up, go through the motions, and fall into bed day after day, with little room for spontaneity or surprise. Remember the early days of your relationship, the excitement of discovering new things about each other. Every date was an adventure, every conversation a revelation. Over time, those exciting unknowns become familiar comforts. We settle into routines, both big and small, and while these routines provide stability, they can also dampen the flame of passion. The key is to find a balance between the comfort of routine and the excitement of the unknown. It doesn't have to be grand gestures. It can be as simple as trying a new restaurant together, taking a different route on your evening walk, or surprising your partner with a heartfelt note or a small act of kindness. Remember, beneath the weight of routine, those embers of love still glow. Rediscovering cherished memories is like adding kindling to those embers. It's about revisiting the moments that defined your love story, reminding yourselves of the why behind the what. This journey of rediscovery isn't about dwelling in the past. It's about building a bridge from the familiar to the new. It's about acknowledging that people change, evolve, and grow, and embracing those changes together. In the next part, we'll explore practical ways to unearth these cherished memories and breathe life back into your love story. Close your eyes for a moment. Imagine yourselves back at the place where your love story began. Maybe it was a crowded coffee shop, the aroma of roasted beans filling the air, your eyes locking across the room. Or perhaps it was a sun-drenched park bench, the two of you lost in conversation, oblivious to the world around you. These places hold a special kind of magic. They're not just geographical locations, they're repositories of emotions, of shared laughter, stolen kisses, and whispered secrets. Revisiting these places together is like stepping back in time, allowing yourselves to be enveloped by the memories they hold. Remember, it's not about recreating the past, it's about rekindling the spark. Every couple has a story, a tapestry woven from countless threads of shared experiences, inside jokes, and whispered dreams. In the busyness of daily life, it's easy to let these stories fade into the background. Make time for intentional conversations. Turn off the television, put away your phones, and create a space where you can truly connect with each other. Ask open-ended questions. Remember that time when, or what was your favorite part of? These prompts open the door to a world of shared memories, allowing you to relive those moments together. Don't be afraid to laugh at yourselves, to revisit the awkward moments, the silly misunderstandings. While revisiting cherished memories is essential, it's equally important to create new ones together. These new experiences, woven into the fabric of your shared history, will serve as reminders of your enduring love, strengthening your bond for years to come. Embrace the spirit of adventure. Step outside your comfort zones, try new activities together, and explore uncharted territories as a couple. Whether it's signing up for a dance class, planning a weekend getaway to a new city, or simply trying a new restaurant together, these shared experiences inject excitement and novelty into your relationship. Remember, it's not about the grand gestures, but the small, intentional acts of connection. Cook a meal together, try a new hobby, or simply take a walk in nature hand in hand, appreciating the beauty of the world around you. As you create new memories together, be present in those moments. Rituals, those small, repeated actions imbued with meaning, hold immense power in relationships. They create a sense of stability, predictability, and connection, reminding us of what truly matters amidst the chaos of daily life. Remember those early morning coffee rituals, the way you'd linger in bed, sharing whispered secrets and stolen kisses? Revisit those rituals that have fallen by the wayside. If you used to have a weekly date night, but work and other obligations have gotten in the way, make a conscious effort to reinstate it. If you used to leave each other love notes but the practice has faded, bring it back. These rituals needn't be elaborate or time-consuming. It's about finding small, meaningful ways to connect with each other on a daily basis. Let me tell you about Sarah and David. Married for 15 years, they found themselves at a crossroads familiar to many couples. The initial spark of their love had dimmed, replaced by the dull ache of routine and unspoken resentments. They'd built a life together, 2 beautiful children, a comfortable home, yet somewhere along the way, they'd lost sight of each other. Conversations revolved around schedules, bills, and the endless logistics of family life. One evening, while cleaning out their attic, Sarah stumbled upon an old photo album. As she dusted off the cover, a wave of nostalgia washed over her. She called David up to the attic, and together they spent the next few hours lost in a world of shared memories. That night, something shifted between Sarah and David. The wall of resentment that had slowly built up over the years began to crumble, replaced by a renewed sense of tenderness and connection. They started talking again, really talking, not just about the kids or the bills, but about their hopes, their dreams, their fears. They revisited places that held special meaning for them, retracing their first date, walking hand in hand through the park where they got engaged. Each shared experience was a step back towards each other, a rediscovery of the love that had brought them together in the first place. The photo album, a forgotten relic of their past, became a catalyst for change. As they delved deeper into their shared history, Sarah and David rediscovered passions they'd put on hold while navigating the demands of work and family. They'd both loved to hike when they were younger, spending weekends exploring hidden trails and breathtaking vistas. They dusted off their hiking boots, packed a picnic lunch, and set off on a weekend adventure. As they navigated the familiar trails, their conversations flowed effortlessly, filled with laughter and shared memories. They started taking weekly cooking classes together, rediscovering their love for experimenting with new flavors and creating delicious meals side by side. By rediscovering and re-engaging with their shared passions, Sarah and David injected a much-needed dose of excitement and joy back into their relationship. Sarah and David's story is a testament to the transformative power of shared memories. By intentionally revisiting their past, they were able to breathe life back into their relationship, rekindling a love that had grown dormant but never truly died. Their story isn't unique. Countless couples have rediscovered the magic of their love by tapping into the power of shared memories. It's a reminder that even when relationships face challenges, when the spark seems to have faded, there's always hope for renewal. The key is to approach the process with intention, with a willingness to be vulnerable, to listen with open hearts, and to rediscover each other, one memory, one shared experience at a time. As we've journeyed together, exploring the power of memory in reigniting lost love, one thing has become abundantly clear. Those shared moments, those seemingly insignificant details etched into the fabric of our lives, hold immense power. They are the threads that weave our stories together. They are not merely relics of the past, but living embers, capable of rekindling the flame even after it's dwindled to a flicker. These memories serve as a bridge. Our memories are not static, frozen in time. They are dynamic, ever-changing. They evolve and transform with us, taking on new meaning as we navigate the complexities of life and love. Each memory is a chapter in our ongoing story. Each time we revisit a cherished memory, we have the opportunity to see it through a new lens, to reflect on how far we've come, to gain a deeper understanding of ourselves and our partners. This reflection can bring newfound appreciation. This is the beauty of shared history. It serves as a touchstone, a reminder of the love that first brought us together, the challenges we've overcome, and the growth we've experienced, both individually and as a couple. These memories are the foundation. And here's the most beautiful truth. It's never too late to fan those embers, to breathe new life into old memories, and to rediscover the magic that first ignited your love story. Every moment shared is a chance to create new memories, to build upon the old, and to continue the beautiful journey of love and connection. Reigniting a lost love isn't about recreating the past. It's about understanding that the past has shaped who we are today, but it doesn't define our future. It's about building a bridge from the familiar to the new, acknowledging that people change, evolve, and grow. It's about finding new ways to connect, to share experiences, and to create memories that are uniquely ours. It's about embracing those changes, both within ourselves and our partners, and using them as opportunities for deeper connection. It's about seeing the beauty in our growth and celebrating the journey we've taken together. It's about creating space for vulnerability, for honest conversations that delve beneath the surface, for shared laughter that dissolves resentments and reminds us of the joy we find in each other's company. It's about being present in the moment and cherishing the time we spend together. It's about never taking each other for granted, about making time for the small, intentional acts of love that nourish the soul of a relationship, the little things that show we care. A love note left on the pillow, a simple gesture that speaks volumes, a shared cup of coffee in the morning, a moment to connect before the day begins, a spontaneous embrace that speaks volumes without a word being spoken. It's about the silent understanding and the comfort found in each other's arms. It's about choosing each other every single day and remembering that love, like any living thing, requires care, attention, and a willingness to nurture its growth. It's about the commitment to grow together, to face challenges hand in hand, and to celebrate the victories, no matter how small. Now it's your turn. What cherished memories are you holding on to? Think about those moments that have defined your journey, the ones that make your heart swell with emotion. What experiences have shaped your love story? Was it a shared adventure, a quiet moment of understanding, or perhaps a challenge you overcame together? Share your thoughts, your insights, and your own experiences in the comments below. Your story could be the one that resonates with someone else, offering them comfort and hope. Let's create a space where we can inspire and uplift each other, reminding ourselves that love, in all its messy, complicated beauty, is always worth fighting for. Together, we can build a community that celebrates the highs and supports each other through the lows. Your stories have the power to ignite hope in the hearts of others, to show them that they are not alone in their experiences, to remind them that even when the flame seems to have dwindled, there is always a chance for renewal and growth. There's always a spark waiting to be rekindled. Sometimes all it takes is a small gesture or a kind word to reignite that flame. By sharing our experiences, we create a tapestry of love, a rich and diverse fabric woven from our collective stories, woven from threads of resilience, forgiveness, and the enduring power of human connection. Each story adds a unique color and texture to this beautiful tapestry, because in the end, it's not just about reigniting lost love, but about celebrating the transformative power of love in all its forms, romantic, platonic, familial, and self-love. But about celebrating the transformative power of love in all its forms, the love that binds us, heals us, and makes us stronger. The love that binds us, heals us, and reminds us that we are not alone in this journey. Every shared story is a beacon of light for someone else, and reminds us that we are not alone in the journey. Together, we can navigate the complexities of life and love, finding strength in our shared experiences. Thank you for joining me on this journey of rediscovering love. I hope that this video has inspired you to rekindle the flame in your own relationships, to cherish the memories that bind you, and to create new ones that will last a lifetime. If you're hungry for more insights and inspiration on love, relationships, and the human experience, be sure to check out my other videos. Let's continue this conversation, supporting each other on the journey of building stronger, more fulfilling relationships. Remember, love is a verb, an action, a conscious choice we make every single day. Choose love, choose connection, choose to keep the flame burning bright.